Deli sandwiches might seem like a quick, tasty choice, but if you're over 50, they can come with hidden risks. What looks like a harmless lunch could be loaded with sodium, saturated fat, and additives that silently raise your cholesterol. From the bread to the sauces, every layer may be working against your heart health without you even realizing it. Supermarkets and delis rarely warn you, but some popular sandwiches can spike your cholesterol overnight. And for those past 50, that could mean more than just a bad meal, it could mean real damage to your arteries. In this video, we'll reveal 6 common deli sandwiches that might be hurting your heart more than helping your hunger. Number 4 is a favorite for many, but it's also one of the worst when it comes to hidden fats and chemicals. Stick with us to the end so you know exactly what to avoid and what healthier swaps you can make instead. Let's begin with one of the most popular and surprisingly harmful sandwiches on the menu. 1. Bacon Triple Club. This sandwich stacks multiple layers of meat, cheese, and bacon between toasted white bread. Each layer adds saturated fat, especially the bacon, which is extremely high in animal cholesterol. Mayonnaise and buttered bread only worsen the impact, pushing fat content through the roof fast. The triple meat combination means 3 times the salt, fat, and cholesterol in a single meal. Bacon alone contains over 30 milligrams of cholesterol per strip, multiplied with every extra slice. Cheddar and processed meats together create a perfect storm for artery-clogging plaque buildup. White bread offers no fiber, which could otherwise help slow cholesterol absorption in your body. Many restaurant versions contain over 1,000 calories, mostly from saturated fat and sodium content. After eating it, blood lipids can spike significantly within hours, increasing cardiovascular strain. This type of sandwich can also cause inflammation that further damages heart and artery health. Despite its classic flavor, it is one of the worst choices for anyone concerned with heart health. Heavy mayo and bacon fat render it dense in low-density lipoproteins that elevate total cholesterol. The sodium alone can trigger water retention and elevated blood pressure almost immediately. Frequent consumption could increase the long-term risk of stroke or heart attack in vulnerable adults. Even with leaner meats, the stacked design drives the fat content into dangerous territory quickly. 2. Italian Sub. Italian subs combine processed deli meats like salami, ham, pepperoni, and provolone cheese slices. Each of these meats is rich in saturated fat and sodium, both of which are cholesterol culprits. Oil-based dressings, often loaded with salt and added sugar, amplify the sandwich's artery damage. The long white roll provides no fiber to absorb or block the influx of fats during digestion. This sandwich can contain more than 70 milligrams of cholesterol in just a single deli-sized serving. Pepperoni and salami are cured with nitrates, which are linked to inflammation and heart issues. Eating this late in the day can lead to immediate lipid spikes as digestion begins absorbing fat. The typical sandwich also includes pickled vegetables that add more sodium to your daily total. The cheese provides more saturated fat, helping the sandwich raise both LDL and total cholesterol. Though tasty, the oil, cheese, and meat trio make it a risky choice for anyone watching their levels. It looks appealing with layers and spices, but inside it hides multiple cardiovascular red flags. Just one can exceed half your recommended daily intake for saturated fat and sodium together. People with prediabetes or hypertension are at even greater risk from a single heavy sub. Italian dressing is rarely heart-healthy, often based on refined oils and preservatives. Your liver must process all this fat overnight, working overtime to control blood cholesterol. 3. Meatball marinara sub. This hot deli sandwich seems comforting, but is a heavy hitter for saturated fats and sodium intake. Meatballs are often made from fatty ground beef or pork, both rich in harmful cholesterol levels. The cheese on top melts beautifully, but adds additional animal fat that burdens your heart. Tomato sauce may appear healthy, but many store versions contain sugar and hidden trans fats. The combination of meat and cheese creates a high LDL response in the bloodstream very quickly. Many meatball subs contain more than 60 grams of fat, a major load for one sitting. That fat comes mostly from saturated sources, the kind most associated with arterial blockage. It is often served on thick white rolls, which lack whole grain fiber to slow cholesterol absorption. Some versions even add butter to the bread, further stacking unnecessary fats onto your meal. Meatballs may contain binders or fillers with salt and preservatives, adding to your cholesterol risk. A single sandwich can offer over 90 milligrams of cholesterol, spiking your levels before bedtime. This spike remains in the bloodstream for hours, forcing the body to work hard overnight. Heart experts warn against eating fatty red meat sandwiches late in the day for this very reason. Even moderate indulgence can become dangerous when sandwiches are made this heavy and fatty. Many do not realize just how much cholesterol can hide in what seems like a normal meatball sub. It is a high-calorie, low-nutrient choice that offers little benefit to long-term heart health. 4. Ham and cheese croissant. This sandwich combines cured ham and cheese inside a buttery croissant rich in saturated fats. Croissants are made with layers of butter, making them a cholesterol-heavy base by themselves. Adding ham means consuming processed meat that is already high in sodium and saturated fat. Cheese provides extra cholesterol and compounds the risk, especially in full-fat versions served. The flakiness of croissants may seem light, but they hide significant amounts of dietary cholesterol. Even one medium croissant can hold over 200 calories, mostly from saturated and trans fats. When combined with processed deli ham, the cholesterol load quickly becomes alarmingly high. It is often eaten for breakfast or brunch, spiking cholesterol at the very start of the day. This causes LDL cholesterol to rise and linger in the blood, damaging arteries over time. Though small in size, this sandwich can exceed 50 milligrams of cholesterol in one sitting. The lack of fiber, vegetables, or whole grains means no defense against the cholesterol surge. It also contains nitrates and preservatives found in processed ham, worsening cardiovascular health. Many coffee shops sell this as a breakfast item, adding to its appeal but hiding its real impact. Eating this daily increases long-term risks for heart disease, especially if paired with sugary drinks. People assume croissants are lighter than bagels or buns, but they are worse due to their butter content. Choosing lean turkey or egg whites on whole wheat would be much safer for cholesterol control. 5. Roast beef and Swiss. Roast beef is a deli favorite, but it is often fatty, especially when served in large sandwich portions. Beef fat is rich in saturated fat, which directly contributes to rising cholesterol levels in the blood. Swiss cheese adds more saturated fat, making this pairing dangerous for cardiovascular health. The sandwich is often grilled or pressed, which melts cheese and increases oil absorption in bread. Roast beef slices can be marbled with fat, adding even more hidden cholesterol per bite consumed. A typical roast beef sandwich may have over 70 milligrams of cholesterol, spiking levels overnight. White rolls or hoagie buns used to serve it contain no fiber and encourage rapid fat absorption. Often seasoned with mayo, mustard, or even gravy, each topping adds fat, salt, and cholesterol. The combination of red meat and full-fat cheese is among the worst for heart health and arteries. It can appear healthier than fried options, but is nearly as bad due to saturated fat and sodium. Even leaner roast beef cuts contain more cholesterol than poultry or fish-based deli choices. The lack of vegetables or whole grains makes this sandwich nutritionally unbalanced and risky. High sodium levels in beef seasoning and Swiss cheese cause water retention and pressure spikes. Many deli versions are oversized, delivering double meat and cheese, which doubles cholesterol intake. Those trying to manage blood lipids should avoid this option and look for turkey or veggie-based ones. Replacing the cheese with avocado and using lean beef in smaller amounts could help reduce the damage. 6. Chicken salad croissant. Chicken salad sounds healthy, but can be a major source of cholesterol depending on how it is made. Most deli versions use full-fat mayonnaise, which contains eggs and heavy oils rich in cholesterol. The chicken used is often dark meat or mixed cuts, which are fattier and higher in saturated fat. When served in a croissant, the entire meal becomes a cholesterol-loaded trap in disguise. Croissants alone add butter-based fat, pushing the sandwich into unhealthy territory quickly. One large chicken salad croissant can contain over 60 grams of fat and 80 milligrams of cholesterol. The creamy consistency means each bite delivers oil and egg-based cholesterol straight to the blood. Eating this late in the day may lead to overnight cholesterol surges that stress your liver and heart. Some recipes add cheese or bacon bits, further increasing saturated fat and sodium levels fast. It appears fresh and fancy, but nutritionally it behaves more like a heart attack on a plate. White flour croissants offer no fiber, and creamy salad adds no real defense against fat absorption. Even the chicken is often overly salted, making it unfit for people monitoring blood pressure. Lack of greens or vegetables worsens the impact by offering no antioxidants or cholesterol blockers. The portion size is deceptive. Many are dense and calorie-rich despite looking smaller in size. Swapping to whole grain bread and using Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise can improve the dish. Lean breast meat with celery, apples, and herbs would offer flavor without the same cholesterol hit. Deli sandwiches aren't just about taste, they're about what they do to your body hours after you eat them. The wrong choice can silently raise your cholesterol, strain your heart, and undo days of healthy habits. After 50, every bite matters more, and convenience shouldn't come at the cost of your long-term health. These sandwiches are often marketed as fresh, filling, and even nutritious, but many are far from it. The good news? You can still enjoy satisfying meals without damaging your arteries or raising your risk. It all starts with knowing what's inside, reading between the labels, and making smarter choices. Let your meals be fuel, not a trap, and let your awareness protect the health you've worked so hard to maintain. If this helped you rethink your deli choices, please like the video and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Drop a comment. Which sandwich surprised you the most, and what will you choose instead next time? And don't forget to subscribe for more straight talk on the foods that protect your heart, energy, and future.